Hello everyone, myself Nimesh Prabhakar. Welcome to Automotive Electronics Lecture Series. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss about the central locking system. Then next one we discuss about the electronic window, and last we discuss about the climate control. So here in this lecture we will discuss about these three topics. So first one we begin with the central locking system. So we all know that in today's car this system is available. That means central locking and we can directly lock or remote lock system is available. So now we understand here. So the central locking does the job of locking all doors, or we can say all the car doors can be fit with an electronics locking system which is connected to the car's alarm system. To lock the car from the inside, the driver uses the key to lock one of the front door and all the doors lock automatically. So here in this figure we can see here the driver used only one switch to lock all the doors. Before the invention of this central locking system, manually the driver have to shut down the door, or we can say lock all the door. Now this is the block diagram of this central locking system. Here we can see this is the controller, this is the main ECU, or we can say the central part, and this power motor is attached with each individual door. Now we understand the working of this system. So here figure show a basic block diagram of this locking system. The main control unit consists two changeover relay which are activated by either the door lock switch or the remote key. The motor for each door lock are simply wired in a parallel and all operate at the same time. So here we can see the door we can close either by the remote key or by using the door lock key. So when we use the key, at that time the circuit is start the operation, and all the motor is attached with the door, and it's run the window and close. Now the electrical window. So the power window or the electric window are automobile window which can be raised and lower by pressing a button or switch as opposed to using a crank handle. So we know that before this invention, like the electric window, or we can say the power window, the person have to manually close the door by pressing, or we can say by rotating the handle. So now here the power window system is available. So by just pressing a window, we can close the window, or we can say open the window. More sophisticated systems are now becoming more popular for reason of safety as well as the improved comfort. So due to these two reasons, like first one is the safety reason and comfort, this type of system is available. The following features are now available from many manufacturers. So here these are the different features for the electronics window, or we can say for the power window. First one is the one shot up or down. Then second one is the inch up or down. Then third one is the lazy lock system. Then fourth one is the back off. Now we discuss the block diagram of this electric or power window system. So here the central processing unit, we can see the ECU. This is the main heart of this system, and it is connected with the different component. So the complete system consists of an electric control unit. This is the ECU containing the window motor relay, switch pack, and a link to the door lock and sunroof circuit. This is represented in the front of the block diagram in this figure. Now we discuss about the different features of this power window. So first one is the one shot up or down. So here, when a window is operated in a one shot or one touch mode, the window is driven in a chosen direction, like in the downward side or in the upward side, until either the switch position is reversed, the motor stall, or the ECU receive a signal from the door lock circuit. So this is the features of the one-shot window. That means by pressing the switch, we do not need to continuously press the switch. By just pressing a one-time switch, the window is closed or open. Now the problem of this circuit. The problem with the open shot, or we can say, the problem with the one shot operation is that if a child, or like we can say that, for example, we take the child, should become the trap in the window, there is a serious risk of injury. Like if the child is pressed one time just, then if their hand is at the time of the side of the window, then there is a chances of the injury. Now the second one feature is the back off. An extra commutator is fed to the motor armature and produce a signal via two brushes proportional to the motor speed. If the rate of change of speed of motor is detected as being below a certain threshold when the closing, then the ECU will reverse the motor until the window is fully open. So the disadvantage of this one-shot window is overcome by this back-off system. Now, the third one is the lazy lock system. The lazy lock features allow the car to be fully secured by one operation of a remote key. This is done by the link between the door lock ECU and the window and sunroof ECU. So here, just by pressing a remote switch from the far distance, or we can control the locking system or window system of the car. Now, the next one point is the climate control system. So the automatic climate control is a system that guides to the system that keep your car warm in the winter and cool in the summer system. So here, this system is automatically working. That means we do not need to change the temperature inside the car. That means generally we have to change the temperature of inside the car, like by increasing the cooling of the AC or decreasing the cooling of the AC. But here, this system is automatically work. If there is too hot, then the temperature goes down automatically, and if there is a cool, then it increases the temperature inside the car. Automatic climate control is the ability to monitor and control the temperature of specified space without manual intervention. So here there is do not need to change the temperature, like when if person is feel hot inside the car, then he has to change the temperature of the AC. But here this system is automatically change the temperature, or the sensor sends the inside temperature and accordingly it set the temperature. Now this is the block diagram of climate control system. So now we understand the working of this climate control system. The vehicle passenger specify the required cabin temperature and humidity. That means it set the specific value, or we can say the desired value of the temperature and humidity. This value are taken as input by the climate control system, and it electronic control the temperature and the humidity and maintain them at the user specified value. So if there is a too cold of the outside, then we generally set the temperature high, like user set the temperature at that 25 degrees centigrade inside. And if the temperature is go up and down, so accordingly that the cooling system, that means the AC system, is control the error. Now the sensor. This sensor continuously read the temperature and humidity value of the area and feed it to the microcontroller, that means MCU. Now MCU sensor reading are then compared by the MCU to the setting defined by the occupant, and the heating and cooling is accessed. So that means the sensors and the different data, and the ECU, or we can say the MCU, is compare the data that is coming from the sensor with the desired value, and according to that it changes the sensor, that means cooling and heating is accessed. There was a time when everyone riding in a vehicle had to agree on a single temperature setting. Now at that time, some people feel too hot and some people feel like cool. So everyone have to agree with the single temperature. Now due to the advancement in the technology and the automatic climate control and the automobile have evolved in a zone climate control. So here in this type of implementation, each occupant can adjust the temperature of the sitting area in which he or she is sit. So here the zone control system is available, and by using this feature everyone can control the temperature of that particular zone. So in this lecture we have discussed first about the central locking system, then we discussed about the electric window, or we can say the power window system, and last we discussed about the climate control. So here in this lecture we have discussed about the main three topics. Thank you. Hello and welcome to our channel Electronics and Communication Engineering. Congratulations to find us for learning. You are watching a lecture session on automotive electronics that has approx 15 sessions and more are coming up. We have more than 1200 sessions in various lecture series on courses for electronics and communication engineering. Watch it and learn. If you like it, share it, subscribe it, and press bell icon to receive all updates on new session. Enjoy learning.